Well, hello, all my fluid art friends. It's Doris at DF Designs. Let me get back over to my chat. There's my chat. Now, come on, YouTube, catch up. There we go. There we go. It caught up. Ah, shoot. Now I'm trying to bring my chat up. Okay. Hello, everybody. Nice to see you here today. Okay, I see one watching. I don't know if that's me or if that's Cheryl. So anyway, listen, I just, as you could tell by the thumbnail, I'm gonna do a bottle bottom pour reverse dip flower like Fiona does, but I'm going to use Golden Fluid paints. Now, Golden Fluid paints are thinner than tube paints, so I'm going to show you first how I mix them one color, so that way you can see that you don't need a lot of the paint. Hi, Sally, and hello, Cheryl, and of course, hello, Kathy, if she's still here. And first, I want to say, welcome to my channel. I am not an acrylic artist, I'm a resin artist, and acrylics are a little bit different than resin, so I'm still learning. So, because the Golden Fluid Acrylics is a lot thinner, I start with glue. Please don't think that's weird, but it works. It's got a binder in it. So anyway, this is a 5.5 ounce cup, and I usually put, I guesstimate, okay? I don't really measure. So let me hold it up to this camera because I can't do it at that camera. That's about that much. Now you're gonna see when I start adding the paint, I don't add a lot of paint. I want to make sure it's on camera. And there it is. So I don't add a lot of paint. I'm gonna say that's about a teaspoon's worth to about an ounce of glue. Now first I mix this. Now glue is really thick, so what I'm doing is I'm stirring it, but I'm also scraping the sides. It's kind of hard to see. Well, hello, Gina. It's kind of hard to see from the top camera, but you can see where the glue is sticking to the side. So I take my stick and I make sure I get all that plain glue unstuck from the sides to get it all mixed in, to get the color all mixed into it. Trying to make sure you can see it while I'm doing it. See, I just go up and down the sides and get all the paint down to the bottom. I want to make sure that's all well incorporated. Yeah, it's Elmer's Glue All, Sally. You can get it just about anywhere. I couldn't find a gallon jug of it last time I looked, so I ended up buying a bunch of these bottles that are 7.625 fluid ounces, which is 225 milliliters. Well, hello, Lisa. And Lisa, I apologize for not noticing you were in the chat when Joe, Patty, and I went live. Okay, I apologize for that. Okay, this is the phthalo blue green shade Golden Fluids. Okay, now it's all mixed together. Now what I do is, this is the same thing Fiona does. This is 60% glue, 40% water, but I don't add a whole lot to this. Stir it up, make sure it's mixed. I add maybe about a ½ ounce. You know, I eyeball it, okay? And you just mix it in really, really good. And something else I've been doing with these paints, because I want to see if it works, I've been adding a little squirt of the GAC 800 because I've been getting oh yeah, I was doing my thing. Okay, so let me see the consistency. Yep, I do not know how well you can see this. Now if you ever end up getting it a little bit too thin, you can always add another dollop of the thick glue. And if you get it if it's too thick, you can always, I forgot to put a link down below, but everybody knows where to get this at. I get mine from Dick Blick's, really. Okay, I just put a little squirt in there, you know, just a little guy. And I hate these caps, so I always have to wipe it off. Let's see. Okay. And I got 8 watching. So, if you're new to the channel, say hi in the chat. Welcome to my channel, and say hi. Everybody will welcome you. They're very, very friendly in the chat. Okay, first I gotta put this stuff away with a lid before, let me just wipe it off on a clean spot. I reuse all my sticks, okay? Okay, I'm gonna put the glue right there, and I'm gonna put the lid on this because you don't want it to dry out. Did I say hi to you, Gina Bina? I'm sorry. I'm like, I don't know if I said hi to her or not. But hi, Gina Bina. That's our special Gina Bina Vinci. Okay. Now first, I just noticed I had some dust on it. I do have a lot of air blowing. Oh, hello, Monica. How are you, honey? Okay, first I'm going to put my base coat on. And I'm going to try to do like Fiona does to save some of it. Okay, spatula. I'm back to using my little artist ones. Because these little canvases, I don't want to do the bigger ones. So I'm just spreading it out, and I am going to even it out by pouring off some of it on the back into the cup, because I know I got a little bit more than I need, but that way it also evens it out. And I got a piece of dust right there. Because I know I got too much on there. Okay, wipe off my spatula so it doesn't dry. Okay, now I'm going to pull a Fiona. I am going to drip it off into the cup and try not to get it on my camera cord. And of course it's dripping outside the cup too. Oh well. That happens. Take care, Monica. Thanks for stopping by. Okay, let me turn it this way. I want to get some on that corner down there that has none. But this way it's all nice and even. No little hills or valleys or little rivers. Come on. Okay, it's not going to go that way, so I think I got most of the paint off is what it is. So let me just smooth it out to the corner. The napkin ends up picking up most of it. Okay. Okay, and working with black is the worst thing in the world. It gets everywhere. Okay, here is my little bottle bottom 6-point, because I could not get those cups. This is the bottle I cut it off the bottom of. I thought I'd have one here to drink just in case I wanted to show it. So this is what I cut it off of. Okay, now, oops, got my finger in the paint. Okay, that looks good. Let me wipe this off again. Okay, so now I'm going to do these colors over here first, but I'll tell you what each color is. I'm going to do this one first. Now this is the Phthalo Blue Green shade, Golden Fluid Acrylics. So hopefully you pour right in the middle so you get an even amount going down each of the little sides. And there we go, come on guys. Okay, and I'm gonna do a shade of this is my pearl that I mixed. Now this is made not only with the glue, but I also use the iridescent medium, and for my titanium white I did Golden Fluid Acrylics in there, and I mixed some glue with the titanium white. And then I poured in the iridescent medium and then thinned it out with the glue and water. It's still, I will get this pouring on here right. Okay, this one is Golden Fluids Quinacridone Magenta. And I do know from watching Fiona that you pour this just until the color reaches the bottom. It's still going to have bigger petals on one side. Oh, I am like totally inept at this pouring. Now you do smaller layers of the pearl in the middle. Now this is the Iridescent Bright Gold Fine by Golden. Mix the same way as I mixed the phthalo at the beginning of the video. There we go. And I will put, well, you know what, I'm not going to put pearl on top of the gold because it's iridescent as it is. So now I'm going to go back and do a blue, phthalo blue green shade. And then the white. I got some other colors mixed up over on the other side that I was inspired by Tish and Brooke's Friday Night Flip Cups with their Southwestern colors. So I'm going to do that one after this. There we go. Now some white. Thank you, Gina. I put more colors in the list below the video than I actually mixed, so I'll have to fix that after the live's over. Okay, gold. That's what's missing. Gold. And I might even do a third painting because I've watched Fiona do that, where she does a mixed cup. That was just great. That was just great, wasn't it? But that's okay. There's an easy way to fix that. It's called Cover It Up with a Spatula. Got a little line of gold right there. That was called Your Gloves Are Sticky and the Stick is Sticky. Huh. Thank you, Cheryl. Okay, this one's covered in black, so let me get a fresh stick to put in there. Okay, gold, blue, that's what I need. Okay, I'm going to do one more layer of these colors, and then I'll switch it to do one layer of the colors. Yep, it's called having sticky paint on your gloves and sticky paint on your stick, and it all sticks together. I'm going to do something. I'm going to keep my cups over here just so I don't drag the stick with me again. Okay, now I have no idea why I know my table's level. Oh well, such is life. I have no idea why it's doing that. Okay, there's the magenta. Now the pearl white. And then the gold, and then I'll turn it. This is the most boring part of this, is just the pouring, because you can't pour fast. So you gotta just keep going with it the way it is, you know. Now, see, there, my stick stuck to my hand again, but it did it over there. Okay. Let me try switching it a little bit. Okay, now I'm going to do one layer of each color. Yeah, okay. I didn't think of that. Thank you, Lisa. I didn't think of that. That's a possibility, because those things are hard to cut. Okay, there's the blue. That's the last of the blue, so I'll leave it over there now. The white. I'm going to tell you something. The way this is shaped, it's going to be some wonky petals. Oh, well. Such is life. It is what it is. Okay, I don't need any more of that. And that's the last of the pearl on there. Now the gold. Let me move these cups over so I can put the gold back where it belongs. There we go. Okay, now I am going to do a little bit of blowing right in the middle, but I use a straw now so I don't have to get too close to it. Okay, I'm going to leave that for a second. Okay, something's got to be wrong under here too. Okay, let me spray my napkin. I'm just right behind the table spraying my napkin. Sorry for the view you got of my rear end. Okay, let me pick that up. Okay, now where's my little skewer? I had my little, oh, there it is. There it is. Okay, first I'm going to try to get this a little bit centered on the canvas if I can. Okay, it is what it is. Okay, I'm going to do one down each of the big petals that kind of ran together. And I'm doing like Fiona does, I'm wiping off my stick. Now I'm going to try to drag a little bit of the paint towards the middle. Try to do it a little bit more. I want some more of that paint in there. There we go. Not doing it slow because, you know, it's really not going to make that much of a difference, I don't think. It gave me a little bit of a petal shape in the middle. I do want to put, I've seen her do this before. I am going to put a little bit of the magenta in the middle, just to give it some color and some interest. Okay, napkin time. Okay, I did want to show you this. I kind of folded these so when I lay it down, I can pull up the one half a little bit easier on the other half, and my magenta disappeared. Now this you do very, very carefully. See, it's sticking to my finger. And I had folded those corners back so it would be easy to get them separated. Very slowly. So I get no air. Well, this air pocket's not really going to matter. Okay. Let's see. Oh, okay. That's a good idea. I can try that one weekend. Okay, you very carefully, now you don't stop when you do this. You very carefully lift up the two opposite corners. Then you lift up another corner. And I'm trying to keep these so I can grab them. Ah, there we go. Okay. lift up that, lift up that, come over here, it fell, but lift up that. Now you very slowly lift this up, but then, see, I dragged some. Hey, I love those colors. Oh my God, do you look at that? Now I do want to try to get it a little bit over here. Well, it is what it is. So here is painting number 1. I got some little tiny cells. You can see the fuchsia reacting with the gold right there. Okay, now need a clean napkin. Move stuff, because I'm just going to move it over and then do the other one. And then if everybody, I might do the drawing after that one. So let's see, I got 8 people watching. That's okay. Okay, move that, move that. I got other cookie cutters over here. These are all going to be 8x10s today. Thank you, guys. Oh, didn't get these down enough. I'm going to let that settle while I do the other one, and I might go back and put a little bit of black on it. I want to see how much coverage I got. Now I'm taking off these gloves because they are filthy. And here is canvas number 2. Okay. The colors I'm going to use are over here, so let me get a pair of gloves on and do the black. And I'll tell you, I'll show it to you up at the camera. You know, everything's trying to run that way. Sweaty hands and new pair of gloves doesn't work. Yep, real flowers are not perfect, you're right. They've been bitten by bugs, they grow out a little funky, you know. One side of the flower gets more sun than the other, which causes it to grow funny. This is not the easiest thing in the world, putting on a pair of gloves when your hand is sweaty. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Come on. I wonder if I should get the gloves that have powder in them. I wonder if those would go on easier. Oh, thank you, Cheryl. Isn't Cheryl such a great mod? I absolutely love her. As a mod and as a person, too. Sorry. That's the only way I could figure it out. Now, one thing I want to do real quick is I'm going to switch that around. Yeah, of course, I put on clean gloves and switch that around, and I get black on it. Okay, now before I put any black on this, I want to make sure that something is right underneath each corner. That might have been my problem before. Okay. Okay, now we'll see if that works. Okay, I'm going to put some black down. Yes, we love Cheryl. Cheryl is like the sweetest person in the world. You can't beat having Cheryl as a friend. She's a true friend. And she does really good with the moderating too. Now, I don't know if I'm going to be able to save the paint I drip off or not. So, oops. Where's my other one? Oh, where did I put? Okay. Got to get a clean one. Or maybe this might, no, this is the one I was using. Look, when you get to be my age, you forget where you put things. Okay? I'm going to be 60 this year. In case anybody didn't know that. And it doesn't bother me telling people. And somebody had, well, hello, Brian. How are you? Stick around, honey. I'm going to be doing a drawing to give away one of these two paintings. I think what I'm going to do is after I pour this one, I'm going and do the drawing. I'm going to let the winner pick which one they get. Now, they have to pay shipping, but shipping's not much in the United States. It's only $10. And if you win and you can't pay shipping, I can probably try to cut you a break on the shipping, but shipping's only $10. But I know that times are tough with everybody with the money and what the government's doing to the people that are out of work, which is upsetting me to no end. I need to do more on Twitter. That's something I need to do. I have a Twitter account, but I don't do a lot on there. Okay. I'm just going to let some of this drip off while it evens out. Not much is going to drip off. Come on, here we go. Here we go, just trying to get it to even out. It's been uncovered this whole time. It might be a little bit thicker now. And I just got paint on my camera cord. Oh well. Such is life. These camera cords. Are going to be covered. Well, they almost are covered in paint and resin. Come on. Do a super tilt to get it going. Come on. Well, that's about as good as I'm going to get it. Okay, wipe my gloves off. That's dirty. So I'll wipe them off with this. Okay, bottle bottom. Okay. Now, I don't measure like Fiona does. I just eyeball it and pray it's in the middle. And I got a ton of black on my gloves, so trying to get my gloves clean so I don't get black mixed into the colors. Okay, these are the other colors that I mixed. This one is Golden Fluid Acrylics Teal. Now all of these, hey! Greetings, Trey. Greetings, Trey. And Trey, I don't know if you looked at it yet, but I sent you a question on Facebook Messenger. I need your address, honey, so I can send you your painting from your live, when we went live together the other night. Okay, now I'm not going to put any white in between these, okay? So I'm going to do the teal. I might get these the same size finally. I got black on. I got black on the bottom bottle. So nice to see you, Trey. And I don't know if, well, I'm sure she's at work. Tell Mrs. Mack we said hello. The yellow. This one is Golden Fluid Acrylics Pyro Orange. Ah, thank you, thank you. I mean, I won't see. I see the thing on my other computer screen. For those of you that are coming in late, the Golden Fluid Acrylics are rather thin. So, to make them a little bit thicker, before I add any pouring medium, I mix about, I'm going to say about a teaspoon of it with of the Golden Fluid Acrylics with about an ounce. I put about this much out. I put about this much right here of the glue, Elmer's Glue All, which has a binder in it. And because these Golden Fluid Acrylics are really really highly pigmented, you don't need to use a lot of color. And then I did Fiona's pouring medium, which is just basically glue and water. Oh, sorry, this one is Turquoise Phthalo by Golden. And now my favorite one, Quinacridone Nickel Azel Gold, which was mixed the same way, and I'm getting funky petals again. I gotta go through these bottle bottoms and see if I can get some of them straight. Case for those of you that came in late, this is the bottle I get them off of. You get, matter of fact, let me take a sip while I have it in my hand. These are at Walmart, and they're only 48 cents a bottle. Ah, there we go. That tasted good. Yes, as a matter of fact, we're also going to be auctioning off the collaboration, the resin beach pour we did, where my dear friend Joe Patty did the background. And I did some clear resin and white over it. And we're going to be auctioning that off because we're going to divide up the proceeds from that. And then we'll have some of hers. We'll have some of her, oh, that was yellow, okay. We'll have some of hers. What is going on with these guys? Everything's trying to run that way. Yes, Trey, I'm having a wonderful weekend day, trying to get everything done. Yours is the last one I gotta pack up to ship. But I need your address to figure out the shipping cost. And I've got 3 other packages that are going out at the same time. Orders and another thing. Except I don't see Jan here. Jan's didn't go out. Oops. Got a little heavy-handed with that color. That's okay. That color's pretty. I love that color. Okay, these are based on Tish's colors. Well, they're not as thin. Yeah, it could be. I don't know. Okay, that's 2 sets of the colors. This one really took off in a different direction. Huh. Okay. Now let me turn this around 1/6 of a turn. Got my finger in there. I'm going to do another layer of these well, let me see. It could be a combination of a lot of things doing that. You know what? I'm going to try something and see what it does. I'm going to try, since everything's trying to run that way, I'm going to turn it this way and see what these do now. There we go. Yes, Southwest colors is what they are. This one's the teal, then the yellow is the Hansa yellow, the orange is the Pyrrole orange, the turquoise phthalo, and then the golden nickel azel gold, or quinacridone nickel azel gold. I'll get it out of my mouth yet. Well, I may have to rethink doing this mixture with the Golden Fluid Acrylics. Oh, hey, Trey, instead of using wax paper, because some of the wax might come off, I always use parchment paper. And you don't really have to, I mean, if you have nowhere else to put them at, but in a box, yeah, do that. But Mixed Media Girl showed it on her channel, where you put them separated, you know, half wrapped in the parchment paper, but you put you stand them up next to each other on a oh, okay, there we go, Cheryl got it. But Mixed Media Girl showed where you stand it up, where you stand them up on a oh, I don't believe I just did that. I just dripped a little drop of the turquoise right in the middle of that. Okay. Okay, now let me see here. Well, that's about as good as I'm going to get it. Okay. I take this off. Wonky flowers. Okay, let me do a little dragging with the stick. Whoops, wrong end. Okay, let me get some of it in the middle. And you know what I'm going to do? I am going to do a third paint. I'm going to do the drawing, then I'm going to do a third painting. And I'm not going to do a bottle bottom pour. I'm going to do a flip cup with some of these paints because they're so thin. Okay, let me see now if I can get some of this over, because these might be too thin. Even with the glue in there, they might be too thin. Okay, one thing I want to do is I'm going to take my gloves off because I don't want to get black paint on the napkin. Let me get a napkin wet. Now I'm going to show you before I get it wet. I folded these corners back, so when you lay it down, that corners they're easier to separate. So let me get this wet. I need a clean spot to get it wet, so I kind of turn around and do it over here on another thing. Okay. Now I'm going to stand up to do this. This is not going to look at all like a flower. Very carefully lay it down. And you see, because I folded those corners away from each other, it's easy to find where the corner's at to separate them. Although it's kind of easier without gloves on to do that. Let me get rid of this air bubble right here. Okay. No, you never stop learning. No, I started doing that with the corners today, Cheryl, because it's so hard once it's wet. Even though I try to keep the corners dry, it's so hard when it's wet to get them separated when you got gloves on. Okay, now let me see if I can. There we go. Find the outside. Find the outside. Come on, little guy, get up here. Well, it looks better than the other one did. I will admit that. Let me torch it to see what kind of cells I get. If I get any. I might, because of the quinacridone nickel azyl gold being a metallic. Okay, pair of gloves, because I do not want to get my fingers all messy. It doesn't look like a flower like Fiona's, but these paints may be too thin, so I'm gonna show this one up close. I'm gonna do the drawing. Let's see, I got 6 watching. Okay, and Cheryl, you don't know the number, so you can go ahead and enter 2. Okay, and Trey, you can enter, and if you happen to win it, I'll just include it with the other one. Okay, let me, whoops, you know what, let me, don't want to get it too muddy, but I want some color where that black is at. Okay. Well, it's a nice funky mixture of colors, I will say that. Ah, thank you, Mac. Or Trey. You know, yeah. Yeah, Disco Dabo. Disco Dabo. Disco Dabo. Disco Dabo. See, now I'm doing a little dance in my seat. Okay, I got the number. Where did I put the number? Is that it? No, that's not it. Hang on, I already wrote a number down. Where did I put it at? Okay. Oh, there it is. It's behind my drink. That's it. Knock all my sticks over. Okay. Okay. I got a number on here. We've only got 6 people here, so I'm going to do it a number between 1 and 50. Okay. And I'm going to keep this right here. And go. Start. I'll answer that question as soon as Cheryl, as soon as we get done with this. Okay, so go number 1 through 50, and yes, Cheryl, you can enter too, and you get your choice of one of these, or if you want to stick around while I do a flip cup. Yep, there we go. Gina started. Oh, hi, Pamela. Okay, go ahead. Keep going. Keep going. I'm looking, I'm watching. Brian, thank you. Go, go, go. Close. Trey, you can enter too. Number 1 through 50. I'm holding this here, but I'm leaning over to look at the numbers a little closer. Keep going. Remember, winner pays shipping on whichever painting it is, but in the States it's about $10. 1 through 50. Keep going. Few people have been very close, 1 or 2 off from the number, but not quite. Oh, Death by Design, hello. Nice to see you. Keep going. You guys are, some of you have been very close to it. So number 1 through 50. I'm still watching. I'm still watching. Keep going. This is the hardest it's been for anybody. It's just 1 through 50, and it's just one of those numbers. What you might want to do is kind of look at what numbers you see going by and don't enter them. No, not 100, Mac. 1 through 50. Oh, hello, Positive Candor. Okay, come on. Oh, okay, okay. Got a winner. Got a winner. Okay. Got a winner. I'm going to leave this here. Got a winner. Stop, everybody. I will go up above the, stop. Thank you, Mac. Stop, stop, stop. Okay, good, it stopped. So, the winning number, and we're going to have to, a couple people can scroll up if they want to see if there's anybody before her, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't going that fast. The winning number is number 39, okay? And the winner of that is Cheryl Waldreth Duran. So if you guys want to scroll up a little bit to see if there was anybody before her, let me know. I'm going to do one more painting, a flip cup, which won't take long. And now I got to get a bigger box for Cheryl's stuff that I was getting ready to ship out. Okay, so I'm gonna put these in the cabinet. Thank you, Gina Bina. Okay, so that is Cheryl's. So now I'm going to put these two up here, and I'm going to put out a little puppy pee pad and do a flip cup on a canvas. And okay, and to answer your question, Cheryl, yes, that's probably what happened. Oh, there's my puppy pee pad. That's probably what happened. The paint might have been too thin. Oh, there it is. Looking for that other tray. Okay. So let me put my little puppy pee pad down. Not having a pet, I've never bought so many of these in my life. They must think I have a new puppy because of that. Okay, let me put some of these down. Let me get this. Now you're going to get to choose, Cheryl. You're going to get to choose which one of the three you want, okay? This one right here is going to be a flip cup. I'm going to pour some colors into here. Well, I'm not going to do it right on top of the canvas because that's probably going to get me a... which set of colors did you like, Cheryl? Did you like the second set or the first set? I can do a flip cup with either. Because I have enough of each set. Oh, excuse me, of each set to do it. So you want the second set of colors, the southwestern types, or do you want the phthalo blue and the magenta with the pearl white and the gold? Second set, okay. Borgie Corgi, okay, I do not know what that means. Sorry, positive. I don't know what that means. Okay. I'm afraid of dripping on the canvas. So, let me see. Yeah, you can still see down in the cup. So, I'm going to do little layers. I'm going to do them in the order that the other colors that they were done in on the other one. And then I might put a little bit of black around it to see. Corgi butt, yep, corgi butt. I don't know if anybody notices or not, but I am wearing my I Survived the YouTube 100 Challenge shirt today. Marcy's husband, Johnny Fierro, had done this last year. You had to do 100 videos in 100 days. And I hadn't even reached 1,000 subscribers yet. And I was trying my hardest to do that. Okay. Okay. I might put a, well, no, I don't want to put a puddle of black for it to go on. I don't know, I may not need the black around it. So we're going to see how these thin paints do in... Oh, okay, okay. Well, what I could always do is I could always use, if I need a flow extender, but I don't think I will. Okay, now I am going to do one thing in the cup before I flip it. I'm going to just mix them just enough by doing this, this, and this. You don't want to mix them a whole lot. Oh, this is plenty. I don't think I'm going to need to put any black in there. Okay. There we go. I got a sneaking feeling I got enough paint in there that it's going to cover the whole canvas. Let me get my colors off of here. I am going to do a flip and lip like Karen does. Put some on the corners so when the paint gets there it'll run down the corners. There's my little bit of flow extender, getting the extra paint off of here. Just want to make sure all my corners are covered. The teal kind of took over in the cup. Oh well. Okay, I gotta torch it real quick. There's no silicone in... Oh, my baking sheet is an 18 by 24, Gina. And it fits right in my little baking rack. Okay, well, like I was saying, there is no silicone in this. It's the Golden Fluids seem to like to sell. So let me pop some air bubbles. I see. Okay. A lot of paint's gonna come off, but nothing I can do about that, because there is a lot of paint on here, and I see some more air bubbles. Trying to get that solid off of there a little bit, because it looks too solid. Okay, fix my corners. I got one spot I didn't cover the side, so that's when you just tip it a little bit. Okay, let me just roll a little bit of paint right there. And I'm dripping all over my leg. And of course I have no apron on. Okay. Looks like I'll have to get in the shower when I'm done. Okay. I have to pop some more air bubbles that I see. Trying to get to my corners to fix them a little bit. And let me see. Yep, I got it on that side. I don't have it right there at the bottom. Don't have it right there. Okay. I see a couple more air bubbles, so I'm going to pop it. And then I'm going to bring it up for a close-up. That was a big air bubble. Okay. I do have to bring it back this way. For some reason, the canvas is starting to show through right at the edge. Okay, and here we go. So, what do you think, Cheryl? You want this one or you want one of the other ones? Oh, is there a Karen in there? Hi, Karen. I didn't know we had a Karen show up. Sorry if I missed you. See, I'm getting so mad at this. I'm losing the paint. The paint might be way too thin for this. I don't know. And I thought it wouldn't be because of the glue in it. Anyway, okay, this is yours, Cheryl. So, don't forget, what's this Tuesday? This Tuesday is the 11th, so I will be live on the 11th, and I will be doing resin that night. And then next Sunday, I will be live again at 12 noon Central Standard Time. To do some more playing around with acrylic pouring. I might pull out the tube paints and try mixing it with the tube paints. And let me see, well, it's right here on the edge that it's like, you know, falling, but or becoming too thin, but hey, you know, it is what it is. I'm trying to get a little bit of paint to cover those black spots. And then Tish will go live Monday over at the Artist Haven. And then I will be having my auction on August 18th, which is a Tuesday. I won't be doing resin that night. And my good friend Jo Patty, I'll be doing it from her studio because she has more room. But I'm also going to be entering some of her stuff in there too. Oh. And then, I guess that's it. Oh, and don't forget, if you would like to help support the channel, there's many ways to do it. I have a PayPal link and a Buy Me a Coffee link down below. I have memberships now. I got a few members already. Thank you all very much. And I need to put my wish list back up there. I got an Amazon wish list. I need to put some more paints on there because these paints are becoming expensive. Oh. This is, I may end up having to paint over that a little bit to cover the black, but sorry about that, but it, you know, it'll still match. So anyway, okay. Okay, thank you for stopping by, Pamela. Nice to see you. So anyway, I will see everybody who can make it Tuesday night. Don't forget to put a thumbs up if you like this video, and if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. And don't forget to hit the little bell for the notifications. And if you're new here, all I can say is welcome to my channel. And I will see everybody in the next video. Thank you, Cheryl, for everything you did. Thank you, everybody, for coming out. And thank you, everybody that's watching the replay. And all I can say is bye for now.